clock back to the beginning of our country's successful freedom struggle, which was led by Mahatma Gandhi. This is South Africa. It was during his struggle against apartheid here, as a young lawyer, that Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi developed the concept of satyagraha, the principle of using truth to power a people's movement against injustice. And it is here that he first championed Swachhata, or cleanliness, as an important aspect of community living. At the Tolstoy farm community he established in South Africa and at the Sabarmati Ashram in Ahmedabad, Gandhiji himself and everyone else took turns to keep the surroundings clean without expecting somebody else to do the dirty work. Knowing the poor sanitary conditions that most Indians lived in, he led by example and inspired people to realize the need for sanitation and hygiene for their own health. It was a practice he continued at Wardha's Seva Gram too. Even while he was leading India to freedom, Gandhiji emphasized the need for cleanliness in his writings as well. The cause of many of our diseases is the condition of our lavatories and our bad habit of disposing of excreta anywhere and everywhere. N.K. Gandhi, Navajivan, 24 May 1925. Mahatma Gandhi dreamt of an India which was not only free, but was also clean and developed. It was to honor this dream that Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the Swachh Bharat Mission, Independence Day, 15th August 2014.
महात्मा गांधी को सबसे प्रिय था सफाई, स्वच्छता। क्या हम तय करें कि 2019 में महात्मा गांधी के स्वच्छता की जयंती मनाएंगे? हमारा गांव, हमारा शहर, हमारा गली, हमारा मोहल्ला, हमारे स्कूल, हमारे मंदिर, हमारे अस्पताल, सभी क्षेत्र गंदगी का नामो निशान नहीं रहेंगे।
The Prime Minister knew that all the many problems for India to break free from. Perhaps the most important one to solve was ensuring people's good health. And we couldn't be a healthy country until we eradicated one of our oldest bad habits of defecating in the open. A habit which had been passed down here through generations, over centuries. It was a problem that had become worse after independence. As India's population grew, open defecation spread diseases, made children sick, and missed food. Women would often have to wait long hours for the privacy of darkness just to relieve themselves. It was unsafe and unhealthy for everyone. This was not the mission of our troops. It was a vital area of progress that our nation had lost sight of. Can you guess how many of our country's citizens had access to a toilet when India became independent? Less than 1%. It was the same situation only 3 decades later when we launched our first satellite into space. What about when we hosted the Asian Games? Or when we won the Cricket World Cup? Just about 2% of Indians had a toilet even then. Improvement in the situation slowly began with government sanitation programs in the 1980s. But even when we became a nuclear power at the end of the millennium, just about 18% of Indians had access to a toilet. When Prime Minister Modi articulated his far-sighted vision in 2014, less than 39% of India had access to a toilet. What the Prime Minister dreamed of changing with the Swachh Bharat mission was this national shame. His ambition was to clean up the country by 2019, the year that marked the 150th birth anniversary of Gandhi Ji, and to honor the father of the nation by achieving his long overdue dream for India. But the question was, would we be able to do it? Was it too big a dream? Let's look at how big the problem was. Well, the task that the Swachh Bharat mission's implementation teams faced was to enable as many as 55 crore Indians to stop open defecation in 5 years. Yes, 55 crore. Of all those in the world who did not use toilets, 60% were in India. Imagine, every second person in the world who defecated in the open was an Indian. It was a challenge, not only of scale and speed, but also of stigma and sustainability. How could we provide enough toilets for 55 crore people in just 60 months? How could we change people's thinking, habits and behavior? Would they build it, use it and keep it clean, especially in rural India? The answer lay in making it a people's movement. Just like Gandhi Ji led a people's movement whose volunteers were called Satyagrahis, PM Modi's vision influenced every state CM, every district's DM, and every village's motivators or VMs, whom the Prime Minister called the Swachhagrahis of India. Swachhagrahis are the ones who led the process on the ground. In fact, many of them were women and children. They took the lead to not only change people's behavior and attitudes, but also encourage them to step forward and volunteer. Once the innovative twin-brick model of toilet was chosen as the right solution, the combined effort of 36 heads of states and union territories, 700 district magistrates, 6 lakh Swachhagrahis, and crores of Indians made this change happen. Among them were village panchayat heads, student volunteers, newly trained women masons, young professionals, and even celebrities who volunteered their time and effort for the cause. It was a true people's movement, or Jan Andolan, a freedom struggle like the one led by the Mahatma. Now, for freedom from open defecation, for the freedom to enjoy good health, dignity, and safety. So how well did the teamwork make the dream work? By the 2nd of October 2019, India had become 100% open defecation free. It was a matter of pride and celebration. And every village that achieved the dream of being open defecation free did so with a Gaurav Yatra and festivities. Here's the story in numbers. 10.62 crore new toilets were built in just 5 years. As many as 6 lakh villages and 700 districts now have access to a basic human right to dignity. In the process, India has also achieved another big milestone. On the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals 6.2 for 2030, we have reached the goal of adequate access to sanitation for all 11 years ahead of schedule. The Prime Minister's mission had succeeded. By Mahatma Gandhi's 150th birth anniversary, India had attained a new kind of unify life. Today, the mission continues to ensure that our new habits are here to stay in a truly Swachh Bharat.
गाँव गाँव और गली गली, गाँव गाँव और गली गली, गाँव गाँव और गली गली,
नई हवा चली, नई हवा चली, नई हवा चली।
हर दिल में